Day is 1 week from tomorrow. You may have noticed a commercial or two on television.
Yes. Doing your civic duty is not only important, it can actually bring happiness and a sense of purpose. Christine Whalen is a clinical professor in the Department of Consumer Science at UW-Madison. Hi, Christine. Good to see you.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Good to be back.
So how does this happen?
So we all know that we should vote, right? But we don't often think about how it could be good for our well-being and our happiness. Just think about it. So on the day you think, should I actually go? You know, I'm juggling lots of meetings. But if you go, you get in line, maybe you see your neighbors, you see your community, you get to wear one of these I voted stickers, and all of a sudden you realize you're part of something larger than yourself. Right? That gives us a boost, right? It gives us a larger purpose. Not just me, 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 but I am taking action for the larger we. So that's one reason. The second reason is it actually reduces your stress to vote. Because we've all seen all these political ads, right? We have a sense that the world is going crazy around us. But if you can take a step toward putting somebody with your values, your ideas, in a position of representative democracy, you can maybe breathe a little easier yourself. So that's the number two. And the third big reason is that it boosts our sense of agency. And agency is kind of a fancy academic word for having control over your life. You know, if we think that we are out of control, that we have no say in what's going on, that's just downright depressing, right? I mean, people who feel hopeless, they kind of get depressed and they want to check out. Instead, checking in, learning about folks who are running for public office, learning about any referendums that are on your ballot, really getting engaged is a way of boosting our sense of control and boosting our happiness.
But then the other side of that is, well, my vote does. What does it matter? They're all the same. You know, what's the difference?
Well, I mean, the recent elections, some of which have been very, very close. So your actual vote really may matter. But even if you say, oh, it's just a drop in the bucket, think about what it can do for you and your well-being, for your community, and a way of kind of showing up and saying, I'm a part of things, I'm involved, and be proud of that.
Does voting early hold the same satisfaction?
You know, that is a question that I do not know. But I would imagine that part of the fun of it is being there on the day, right? Being caught up on election day in the activity. So even if you voted early, I highly recommend trying to get one of those I voted stickers and getting in on the election day action. But now is the time to learn about all of the issues. Now is the time to get involved. And you can have that boost of happiness and well-being and agency all week long.
There you go.
Oh, there you go. And it's very important. I always feel like, regardless if you make a decision one way or the other, that's always better than not doing anything, because uncertainty is toxic. But if you're taking an action in some direction, that's always a positive.
And all the better if it is a researched and well thought out action that you really believe in. So you can say, I stood up for what I believed in. I make a difference.
And there's no guilt then of not voting.
No. That you don't want on the day after the election. You don't want to feel that, oh, I should have gotten there, then maybe my team would have won, kind of thing, right? So you really get in there and try to make a difference.
More reason than ever to get out and vote.
Absolutely. This year's an important one.
Christine, thanks very much.
Christine.
Thanks
Good
for
to see you.
having me.
Great information.
Good to be here.
Well,